Dame Jacinda Ardern has told Yale graduates the world is a dumpster fire as she took some thinly veiled potshots at the leadership of President Trump. The former New Zealand Prime Minister has been back in the headlines lately as the subject of a new documentary and author of a new book. Here's senior reporter Juliet Speedy.
Prestigious American universities love Dame Jacinda Ardern. A standing ovation at Harvard and again today at Yale. Particularly when she talks about her changes to New Zealand's gun laws.
So 27 days after the attack, we banned the military-style semi-automatic weapons that helped wreak such devastation and did so much harm.
Ardern has been living in America for the past 2 years, but is back in the headlines with both a book and a film about her life soon to be released.
We will remain relentlessly positive. That is who we are as New Zealanders. No one thought it was plausible that we could win.
In the end, we chose the New Labour Party.
But is her relentless optimism headed for the dumpster?
It's hard to switch on the news some days and just think the world is a dumpster fire.
When the world, over the course of a few short months, moved from tumultuous to an all-out dumpster fire.
And though she didn't mention him by name, she criticised many of Trump's policies. At one of the universities, he's threatened with funding cuts.
The daily reminder of climate change that bangs on our door but falls on deaf ears at the highest echelons of power. Challenges to rules around trade, increases in migration flows, and a decreasing regard for civil rights and human rights, including the right to be who you are.
Also referring to Trump's move towards isolationism.
The illusion that closing yourself off from the world somehow means you are simply prioritising your own people, because it ignores just how connected we are.
Her documentary, titled Prime Minister, offers behind-the-scenes footage of her time in office.
I think I have natural levels of anxiety for someone who's 37 years old and who's also pregnant.
In the back of my mind, I thought, how am I going to do this with a baby?
Crises make governments and they break governments.
Ardern's leadership style, known for its empathy.
There are some who say that empathy is some kind of threat to Western civilization. There is much I could say to that claim. Instead, I will just say this. Empathy has never started a war.
She heads off on a book tour of the UK and US next month.